good. But yeah, basically, he finishes this fight once he gets in close with one punch. Yeah. He doesn't, after that, he doesn't get into like any more serious fights after that one fight right there. I think like he ends up coming across one of the other like espadas and loses right after that. I think I forgot which one. I think it was Noritora that he comes across and loses against him. But I mean, that was a setup just so that like they could get Kenpachi in there to do that fight. But yeah, Chad is actually a beast in all honesty. And plus, I think he's like the only one that actually was able to use their like actual abilities in real life to like become stronger and actually make a living off of it. Because he, I think storyline wise, in the future he becomes a boxer. He's nice in this game.
Means nothing. Just fighting means nothing. Nothing will change. Not unless I'm able to win. So I have to.
So yeah. Grant, I came back just to do this one fight so you guys wouldn't be left on the cliffhanger.
You fool. I already told you. I can't very well allow you to die.
What? Who are you?
You want to know my name? I have no name.
I have no name.
And he wilded out this part of the fight. Ichigo is being crushed by his own spiritual pressure. You want to see how I use his Bankai? Oh, he's like, I want to use Bankai.
Every bone in your body is creaking from the weight of your own spiritual pressure. Completely pathetic. But don't you worry. I'm here. I'll help you out. I'll show you how I use Bankai.
And he went full on wild.
This spiritual pressure. That mask. Are you a hollow?
Who cares?
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. For you, the answer is irrelevant.
Because after this, you're going to disappear. And we ripped the mask off. You know what I'm mad about? They didn't actually let me do the fight. They could have at least let me do part of that fight right there. With the mask on.
No! Let go!
Enough. Stop interfering!
You're the one who's interfering! Don't you understand? If you leave this to me, we can win! No! No! Stop, you fool!
They didn't even have a flash of energy or nothing? Jeez. Leaving so many little special things out of the scenes. I'm a little bit mad about that. Again.
Sorry about the interruption. All right. Let's just start over.
Now that facial expression is correct, because he was dumbfounded. He was like, what? So as a result, I gotta play that actual full scene out now, because that actually just made me mad too. I came back just so that we could I'm thinking that was going to be a fight right there. Lo and behold, it wasn't a fight, and now we're just kind of, yeah. And this is how we'll end the stream, is watching that last part, like, because that part was actually pretty dope. in the anime. Because as you can see, look at that expression. He wilded out in that entire scene. Hit refresh so we can get it to. Can we see it? I don't know. I hate how slow the PC moves when I'm live. Like, I'm just like, it's just thinking that I'm running every single possible program ever, and it just is overwhelmed by everything. Bruh. Don't nobody care about your little intro. I hate YouTube intros. Alright, so let's go about right. Should be about right here where it happens at. So like this part wasn't even like, it was done, but it wasn't done properly. In the, like, he caught the blade obviously, but it was a bit more dramatic.
I thought I told you already. It's a big problem for me if you get yourself killed.
Who or what are you?
No name.
He immediately cut him, broke his sword.
Show you. How are you, this bunkai?
Dua gets potential at him. And then just started spamming them. Caught him from behind and then hit him with one point blank range.
This twisted spiritual pressure. That white mask.
Sorry about that. That was an unwelcome interruption.
Very well.
But yeah, that's how that scene was supposed to look. There was a bit, it was a bit more dramatic, and there was a lot of
Either of us
energy that flashed off,
continue,
but they skipped over it.
much longer.
Okay, pause. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that cutscene right there that they showed, just a tad bit. Who do we got going on here? I think this is, we get to play as Yoruichi versus Soifone, and then I think I'm probably gonna be playing as, from reading it, it looks like it's gonna be Rangiku versus Kira, since Toshiro moves on to Central 46. And then this is the final fight between Ichigo and Byakuya. So we're almost done with the Soul Society arc, and then we still have to go through the secret story cutscenes, which I think we only got one of these unlocked so far. But I guess once we finish that, there's probably something else we got to do and the other parts, because I think I did all the special moments in chapter 1. Yeah. I'm gonna hate the chapter 4 cut. I'm already like, there's certain like parts of it I'm okay with, but it's just like just leaving out certain aspects of it do kind of annoy me to a degree. But I'm just, you know, that's just me being a little bit nitpicky, especially looking at like how Naruto's cutscenes were handled in its games, and it's like those are a bit more flashier. But again, probably if they were to do a sequel to this, it would be a lot better as far as the visual aspect of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I unfortunately have to go to work, so I got work in the next 5 hours. Basically, I got to be at work at 8:30. So I cannot stay on. Like, I only came back just to see that cutscene, thinking I was going to be able to do part of the fight. But we'll finish up this probably, I want to say Saturday. Because tomorrow we're going to be playing Mario Party with a couple of people. And then Friday is going to be Baldur's Gate 3. So we'll have to finish this up on Friday, finish up the Soul Society arc, and then get into everything else that we got to do. So yeah, Saturday we'll pick this back up, and then maybe I'll figure out what else we got going on then. But yeah, I gotta stop here because it's 3:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning. I almost said 3:30, and I do have work, so I gotta get some form of sleep. Let me see who is currently live that I can send you guys on over to. I know Hino was live, but it looks like he ended. Doodoo Head is live right now, aka JP. I can send you guys on over to JP. I think he's still live. Let me double check this before I actually say he's live, and I try to send you guys over there just to find out he's not live. I don't know why I did it twice right there. That was weird. Yeah, he's still live. He's playing MLB. Forgot that he's a baseball head. But yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing Mario Party with Vita. I know Rexy says she's going to be free. I don't know who our fourth is going to be, but I know Mario Party does have it set that more people than usual can join in. Shout outs to Odin with the raid, as well as Silence with the bit, and the Lunello with the follow. If you want to, check out my socials, which you can find right here. Links you to everything. For people that are on YouTube or other platforms, literally you can go to my website, chris1.com, or go to my mylinks, mylinks.gg/chris1. That should link you to everything. It might not link you to my other channel because I don't know if I actually added it to the things on there yet. But if you want to find my other channel, just look up on YouTube C1's, like the letter C, number 1, C1's thoughts. That's just kind of like a growth channel, I guess, like a personal growth thing. You know, the head talking points, me talking about various different things. If you want to be a content creator, there will be tips, advice, points, things dropped on there from time to time that will help people, you know, do the thing, get out there and be great. And then just some, you know, little life things that I like to talk about from time to time too, just updating you guys about my personal life or just ideas that I have for content creation and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a new video on there coming soon. Highly recommend you guys to rewatch those videos. If you've watched them before, watch them again, because, you know, got to get that watch time up. And yeah, with that said and done, send you guys on over to JP since we had the crash. I don't know, it's not gonna be as big of a raid, but, you know, still go say what's up to him. Really? How did it not? Where'd the O go? Like, I literally typed his name out, and then it was just like invalid user. But yeah, I'm gonna go lay down now. I might eat a little bit of ice cream and like watch an episode of something and then go to sleep. 'Cause I've been kind of like wanting some ice cream. I can't even see okay, there's the actual rate now button. Okay. I'm low key. I'm not gonna lie. I'm low key a little bit mad that I like came back live just for that cutscene, just to for it to not be as epic as I wanted it to be, just a tad bit. But I'll be fine. All right, copying that. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Y'all take it easy. Good night. Sleep tight if y'all going to bed, and yeah, have a good one. Deuces. If that raid button actually got clicked.